Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. Well, if you're in the market for a cell phone cover or case, chances are you're going to run into the following situation. You're going to find something by OtterBox or find something by LifeProof. It's going to be pretty expensive, and then you're going to find a slew of just generic brands. And so today what we're going to do is take a look at one of those generic brands. This is a little $10 cell phone cover that I got off of Amazon for my ZTE Max Blue phone. This case is made by Coveron, and like I said, it was only 10 bucks. We'll go through some of the basic features, and we'll do a quick install just to see how it looks. Now, even if you don't have a ZTE Max Blue, like I said, when you're searching around for these things, companies like Coveron, they produce a series of cases for various different cell phone models. There's a good chance that one's going to pop up. So this will give you an idea about the quality of a Coveron phone. So maybe if you're considering buying one for your own phone, this might give you an idea as to whether or not it's something that's worth your $10. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The case itself is made in China, but the company is based out of Pennsylvania, which is pretty cool. It is an American-based company. Go ahead and open this up. Okay, so this is designed for the Max XL, the Blade Max 3, the Z986, the N9560, as well as the Max Blue. The ZTE tends to make a lot of very similar phones for various markets, CDMA and also GSM. It's got a little swirly design in here. It's kind of grippy. It's going to keep the phone in place. I like that. It's got all the appropriate cutouts in all the right places. That's one thing I had to be careful of for this particular phone, is to make sure I had a cutout for the flash. Because previously I had a ZTE Max Duo, and those cases would work on this phone, except to block the flash, and that's something I did not want this time. A little design cue I'm not really big on are these little nubs that you have on the back. I kind of wish it was just completely flat all the way around, although this might help with grip. They are kind of rubberized, so that's going to give it a little bit of texture, whereas the back is a hard polycarbonate shell. It's a TPU rubber insert inside. And one of the complaints that people had is they said when you put it in here, you have to be really careful so you don't break anything on your phone. You want to make sure you don't squeeze too hard or press too hard so you don't crack the screen. It looks like the liner is not removable, so we're just going to go ahead and gently put the phone in the case, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so just some few facts and figures about this case. What do you need to know about this design? Why is this something maybe you should consider going with? Well, let's see. We've got the Coveron Tank Series hybrid phone case. Infused single piece case made of flexible TPU rubber mixed with protective hard polycarbonate back cover. It says the front faceplate locks the phone into the case and offers full body front and back protection, as we can see. We've got the texturized side bumpers for extra grip and added corner pieces. It does have a 90-day warranty, which is definitely nice. And it does have the covers overall the important buttons, as well as a port cover for your USB Type-C port down on the bottom. So overall, looks like a pretty good design. You got these little extra rubber reinforcements here, and I'm always dropping my phone. Unfortunately, it's always hitting the corners. So let's go ahead and get this out of the case, and then we'll do the install, and we will go from there. Okay guys, so installation is proving to be just a little bit tricky on this phone. I've tried twice now, and I don't want to break anything. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and pop the little plastic frame out of the rubber cover itself. So it's out about 2/3 of the way, 3/4 of the way out of there. Just go ahead and set the phone in there. And then all you have to do is just tuck the frame around the sides of the phone. Definitely get down there on those corners first, as that's going to be the slightly tighter part of the frame as you do this. Okay, just got to catch the bottom here real quick. This is going to be the tough part because this is the last part that's being kind of stretched, but you can kind of grip the bottom here where you've got the microphone hole right up on the bottom there. So again, you want to be kind of careful when you do this. Okay, there we go. Just about got it. And we are good to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and check that out. We got the port cover on there. It's going to protect the USB-C port there on the bottom. Again, just one single little mic hole right here. Some of these phones might have 2 speakers on the bottom. This one just has a single speaker on the back, so it does have a cutout for that. It does have great audio. As you can see, it's got the appropriate cutouts for the finger sensor, as well as the camera. It's going to offer you about a 1/4 inch of protection for those lenses in case you drop it, which is kind of nice. My other case only had about half that, so if there was a rock in the way, it would definitely ping it. Up on the top here, we've got your... Okay, so this one's not actually being used with this phone. You can either snip that off or just leave it tucked in. It doesn't matter. Headphone jack. This is awfully deep, so you might have to bore that out a little bit if you are using a certain kind of headphones with like an L-shaped plug, so just keep that in mind. Got your microphone hole up there on the top. Got that nice corner protection going on, which is going to be good. It's nice and beefed up. So again, you got the hard shell to keep it in place, and then you've also got your rubber case around the outsides to guard it. Cutout on the front, you got the cutout on the front for the proximity sensor, for the camera, for the earphone. Okay, so all that stuff's ready to go. And again, it's got a little bit of excessive cutouts on it, but you got to realize this is also designed for 4 different models of phone, but it will accommodate your phones well. Okay, so one of the things that people complain about was that the buttons are extra sensitive, so we're going to go ahead and just turn the phone on. Hold down the power button here. Okay, so I felt it vibrate. It should be turning on. There we go. Okay, so just looking at it, one thing I noticed, all right, one little minor gripe, not a big deal, is just the depth of that protection for that fingerprint sensor. You know, you really have to get in there to wedge your finger in there to get it to turn on, which is fine. It's just a little bit more effort than it was before. Really not a big deal. Go ahead and check the volume controls. Okay, let's see here. I can see how it might be a little more sensitive than it was before because you've got buttons that are sticking out now. They're not flush like they were on the old phone case. But that's okay. That's right. I'll take the new one. I like how sleek it is. It looks really good. I think it's going to take up a little bit less room in my pocket. It's more rounded, which is definitely a good thing. So, guys, I think that's pretty much about it. So I want to thank you for joining us today. I want to thank you for checking out this cover for the ZTE Max Blue telephone. So guys, if you like what you see, you can follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm also over on gunchannels.com. I do have 2 channels. Now, you're watching my second channel, and I don't have as much on the second channel as I do on the primary channel, but I'll be adding more technology coverage as time goes on. So otherwise, guys, that's about it. I want to thank you for joining me today. This is a quick little tabletop review and installation of the cover on cover. Remember, make it easy on yourself. Pop that little plastic frame out. Just pry up on the sides and pop the frame out. Slide the phone in. Just snap everything around it, and you're good to go. Don't try to just wedge it in through the front because you might risk hitting your buttons really hard and or breaking the phone. So you want to be really careful for that. But otherwise, everything looks good. It doesn't interfere with the function of the buttons. And just check the camera real quick. Yeah, back camera is going to be fine. There's no weird artifacts in the way or anything like that. Front camera looking right back at you. Yeah, see, there we go. Okay, it looks good. All right, guys, thanks for joining us today. I want you to have fun and to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. More technology videos coming your way. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.